If you guys like my personality, then I think you're really gonna like the stuff that I've made for you guys so far. Comes in different colors. I just remembered why we're here, and now all the excitement has left my voice. Alright, so look, it's nighttime right now, right? And we're about to watch 5 extraordinary sea creatures that will blow your mind. You guys want to watch the original video? The link's in the description down below. Let go.
The ocean is a fascinating place, and with the amount of unexplored areas down there, and with the thought that humans have only discovered less than 1% of all species that have ever lived, just imagine what we would find if the ocean was drained. I'm sure there would be creatures and fossils that we cannot even begin to comprehend. Now, I will be doing a video soon on mysterious sea creatures, such as a massive shark that was spotted in Japan that has never been seen since. But this video is about creatures that aren't so mysterious but are truly remarkable and show us the endless possibilities the ocean is home to. Frilled shark. Just by taking one look at the frilled shark, you can't help but think that it's a mythical creature. But it's not. The frilled shark is very real, and this truly magnificent prehistoric species dates back to around 80 million years ago.
We're gonna edit that out. Don't nobody need to hear me screaming like no B-hats.
As you can imagine, it's incredibly rare and gets its name from its 6 pairs of gill slits that make it appear like a fringe collar. And unlike most shark species, its mouth is located just below their snout and holds an estimated 25 rows of 300 needle-sharp teeth, much different from the regular shark teeth we all know of. Because of this, and the fact one has never been observed feeding, it's believed they must feed off squid and small fishes, especially since they are a deep water shark, generally swimming near the bottom of the ocean at depths of up to 4,000 feet. So where can they be spotted? Well, they have been sighted in a few places such as Australia, New Zealand, Southeast Asia, West Africa, Chile and the Caribbean. And very recently a 6-foot-long frilled shark, which seems to be the average length of them, was caught in Australia. As you can imagine, fishermen had no idea what they had accidentally caught, and the same goes for one captured by fishermen off the coast of Japan. Every effort was made to keep this one alive, but sadly it died. This did give us the opportunity to examine this incredible creature though, but led the frilled shark one step closer to extinction. They are already extremely rare, and what doesn't help is that they are believed to have the longest gestation period of any other creature, taking as long as 3.5 years. This is why the species is labelled as near threatened, but in reality, there is no answer to how many frilled sharks are out there right now, and since they live deep down in the ocean, who knows how many or how large some of these sharks could be. And for this reason, you can see why the frilled shark is one of the most interesting creatures on the planet, and are indeed one of the oldest still living animals we know of. The peacock mantis shrimp. The peacock mantis shrimp is possibly the most colourful and interesting little creature we know of. It's found in the warm waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans and
I don't trust it.
Ranges from 3 to 18 centimeters long. Its body is an array of colours, with its hard shell being predominantly bright green, with splatters of red, orange and blue, and has extraordinary multicoloured forearms. But their appearance is not what makes the peacock mantis shrimp so fascinating. It's the fact that they have the most complex eyes known in the animal kingdom. They contain millions of light-sensitive cells, and their eyesight is far superior than ours. They can detect 10 times more colour than a human, and have the ability to see ultraviolet and infrared light. Each eye can move independently, and the shrimp uses its amazing eyesight to avoid predators and to seek out prey. Their eyes are so incredible that scientists have studied their structure to see if it can be replicated for use in reading CDs and other storage devices. But don't be fooled by their colours or their incredible eyesight. They are in fact a very vicious predator that will repeatedly smash their hard-shelled prey until they reach the soft tissue to feast on. Which leads us to their other extraordinary feature: their ability to punch over 50 miles per hour, finishing its strike in under 3,000th of a second, the fastest recorded punch of any living animal. It's so fast in fact that each of their strikes can produce small flashes of light upon impact. This is due to the fact that when they punch, it lowers the pressure of the water, causing it to boil. Unlike some extraordinary sea creatures, the mantis shrimp is not a rare or endangered species, and can be kept in a saltwater aquarium at home. But be aware as it grows larger, as they have been known to punch their way through aquarium glass. Giant Isopod. The giant isopod are by far
That's an underwater roach. I don't do it.
the largest member of the isopod family, a species that includes a creature most of us will be familiar with, the woodlouse. As you can see, the giant isopod looks like a giant woodlouse, making it one of the strangest creatures we have found in the ocean. They can be spotted worldwide, living solitary lives on the seabed in depths of up to 7,000 feet. At these depths, the isopods are faced with practically unlivable conditions. Pitch black, extreme cold, and ridiculous pressure, which is all thought to be the reason for their enormous size. It's the result of deep-sea gigantism, a yet-to-be-explained phenomenon that causes deep-water creatures to grow much larger than similar species that habitat shallower waters. Other examples of this are giant squids and giant tube worms, all of which grow considerably larger than their shallow water relatives. The giant isopod has a hard-shelled, segmented body, which means it's both tough and flexible, and when threatened it will roll into a ball to protect its fleshy underside, much like a woodlouse. It has alien-looking, highly reflective eyes that have a large field of vision, and are very responsive to fast movement, but are also incredibly sensitive to light, as they live in the dark and mainly rely on their large antennae to help them navigate their way along the seabed. As food is limited at the depths the isopods live, they will eat almost anything that falls to the sea floor, but have been known to prey on slow-moving sea cucumbers, sponges, live fish, and were even caught on camera killing a trapped dogfish shark. However, giant isopods can live long periods of time without food. One in fact went 5 years without eating whilst in captivity, and for this reason and its gigantic appearance, the giant isopod is one extraordinary deep-sea creature.
No.
The Mimic Octopus is quite a recent discovery, first being spotted in 1998 off the coast of Indonesia, and is a true master of disguise. Unlike many animals who can camouflage themselves to blend in with their environment, this octopus can actually change itself to mimic a number of different species, the only known marine animal to do so. It's adapted this ability by living in shallow waters, leaving it extremely vulnerable to predators. So in order to protect itself, it can transform from a brown-looking octopus into an array of different poisonous creatures to fend off its attackers. But this also works as a way to fool prey into believing it's a less threatening creature, only to devour them once they get close enough. A venomous sole, lionfish, sea anemone, sea snakes, and jellyfish are just a few things it's been witnessed morphing into. To change into the venomous sole, it will pull all its arms in and completely flatten its body into the same shape as the sole, and is able to propel itself to resemble the speed of the deadly predator. The Mimic Octopus can make these transformations due to the fact they have no rigid elements to their structure, so are fully flexible and able to bend their soft bodies into these intelligent shapes. An interesting fact is that a female Mimic Octopus can lay up to 200,000 eggs, which she hangs in strings from the ceiling of her lair. She then protects and cares for the eggs until they hatch. During this time she will not eat, and as soon as her eggs hatch she will die. The male will also die within a few months of mating, but because of the huge amount of eggs they lay, the Mimic Octopus is far from extinction.
Dark water is not my forte. I'm just gonna say that. If it looks realistic enough, I'm gonna cry.
Now, this next one's focus is actually a video that was caught 1.5 miles under the Gulf of Mexico on November the 11th, 2007. The clip was captured by a Shell Oil Company remotely operated vehicle as it was exploring one of the world's deepest oil and gas developments. What the camera witnessed is a bit of a mystery, and I was going to save it for my mysterious underwater creatures video, but I thought I would include it here because it is truly extraordinary. Take a look at this.
Okay. I don't do underwater. I really don't do underwater.
It's been nicknamed the long-legged squid, and could be a species of Magnapina squid or bigfin, a species that are quite common worldwide but live in permanently dark zones of the ocean, in depths of below 4,000 feet. It's thought the Magnapina squid can measure from 5 to 23 feet long and have 4 slightly different variants of the species with shorter and different number of appendages that they use to pick up food from the seabed. But the one in the footage appears to have 10 appendages that all appear to be the same length, and is the first of its kind to have been spotted. Because of this, there really is a limited amount of information on it, And whether it's the same genus to the Magnapena squid, a distant relative to it, or a completely new creature remains unknown. But just
Alright, well, you know what? That's enough of that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't think I'll be doing much sleeping tonight. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. It's your boy Blastphamoushd. Twist.